Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Life is Feudal Forest Village, and this is now year 17 of our nice little Kebablord 2.0, and as we can see, people are getting hungry and people are starving. Great! So basically same thing as always, because Stonemason, don't you have food up here? Yeah, you have food. How can you all die? How can you all die? Like, seriously. Are you really too stupid to walk that little bit? I can't believe it. And how could a gardener die? Seriously, if you are hungry, then just pick an apple from the orchard. But no. Seriously, this shit makes me angry. That should not have happened. Yeah, in Banished, for example, people are intelligent enough to not only pick one source of food, or one unit, but several. But yeah, again, this should not have happened. And that makes me aggressive. Also here, meat, eggs, fruits. Whatever. More than enough. But nope, they prefer dying. You said they could have just waited. Or maybe worked less. So for example, that if people have to walk so much in order to get food, that they are less work efficient because, well, they spend more time walking for staying alive than having time for actual work. But no, the game doesn't think so far. That makes me aggressive. Like, really aggressive. That counts among those things that should have never happened, and still they happened. There's just a huge failure in the design. And to those smartasses who are now thinking, yeah, but you could have supplied your people with food down here. Still, doesn't matter. As you can see, they are walking that distance quite fast. So if they are not on time starting to walk over there and instead starve, then it is a design issue. Yeah, it's not like I can manually adjust when the people start walking. No, that is something that the game does itself. But yeah, details. But at least we can now start producing pie. Woohoo. Which one is actually the best? Let's check. Vegetable pie, fruit pie sounds good, but we don't have many fruits here at the moment. So wells shall soon be constructed. And how many bakers can we get? At least we didn't lose our teachers. So in one day the trade fair will be built. So and here the great harvest will also start soon. So we are definitely making progress. But the amount of dead people, yeah, that was definitely a drawback. That should not have happened. I'm still angry as fuck about this. So, and we might actually need to build another coop. You know, just for having more eggs. Yeah, unfortunately I have to build it as a square. So I basically should have never stopped having fish. Producing fish or whatsoever. So and here, what resources are missing here? Everywhere it's just stone. I see. Well, we could need the stonemasons. But a few people decided to die instead. Okay, someone died of old age. That is acceptable. Hey, a baby has been born. Wow, good news. So we have now 15 babies. Meaning roughly 20% of our population is not able to work. Instead we just consume food, firewood and so on. The chimneys don't really look great, but the rest. And again, you offer a first-person view for a game and then you don't decorate the interiors of the home correctly. Yeah, just look at this. It's just empty. So why would you add first-person view if you are that lazy? And early access, I would accept that, but only in early access. Okay, so, alright. Child Mohammed has grown up and is ready to study. That's good. So, I probably want to have all these. So here we have some vegetable pies. Yay! So, come on. You now only have to walk halfway, and here's still stuff. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So, and once winter has started, we will definitely need as many free workers as possible for chopping logs, so that we can make firewood out of that. Still, it angers me that so many people have died. Oh, and also, one of you guys notified me that this construction here was super bad. Yeah, unfortunately the game doesn't tell me that the forester will bring stuff into the warehouse instead of leaving it here for a moment, so that, for example, lumberjacks could pick it up, because something like this makes in reality way more sense. That also that also proves that the simulation is not designed properly. Yeah, just leave the resources here for like 2 minutes, and after that you can carry it over to a warehouse, and during these 2 minutes the lumberjacks could pick it up and work it on their own. So it would add an entire new dimension of planning. But nope. The game designer said no. For not so obvious reasons. Harvest, harvest. We don't need to wait for that. Okay, let's see what else we can accomplish with reduced workforce. Yep, now fire logs start being consumed. I mean firewood. So we don't need those here anymore. So that should also help us chopping all these trees that are relentlessly growing. Okay, so this coop can now be constructed and then we can have more chicken. That means we can have more eggs. Which means we can have more pies. Because flour will definitely not be a problem here. So, winter has come. Yeah, people are freezing. Don't you have firewood? Or something like that? No, of course not. But the next thing that we need is a shit ton of stone. So I will have to send more people into the quarries. Yeah, someone froze to death. You just have clothing, you have several lumberjacks here. There was of course a lumberjack that died. It's actually just a balancing value. To put in there, if your personal storage goes below value X, go collect something else. And still the player would be punished for not placing a storage right next to that. But nope. Would be too easy, right? So we don't need carpenters at the moment. Yay! We now have another coop. So, of course, our school capacity is full at the moment. And another dead person. So yeah, we are definitely losing a lot of people here in this episode. But I guess it is stuff that happens. So, time to relocate the chicken. And here it starts, the Great Chicken March. Wait, how are they animated? Well, I wouldn't really call that an animation. The devil's in the details, dear developers. So here, of course, people are hungry again. Why am I even trying to survive? I mean, we basically have everything we need. We have firewood, we have food. One day the trade fair will be done. It will be finished and then hopefully it works as I think it does. That it is actually saving goods that are needed by the population. like food, firewood and so on, so that they don't have to walk to warehouses anymore. But this is only a theory. Okay, then we have now 15 teenagers. The amount of chicken is growing heavily, actually. We already have 100. Oh, look, someone starved again. I have but to ask, can you please not? Barkovas, I'm too stupid to start collecting resources from the next warehouse or barn. I prefer starving over walking. If it continues like that, I'm going to end the season early, because the simulation is not adjusted properly. And fixing that would now also cause trouble, because we don't have enough stone to build here a few new houses. So I can't pause these houses and prevent the people from living there. Oh my god, a chicken died in an animal attack. Okay, stuff like that can happen. Oh, look, the children are starving. For fuck's sake. Good thing we have a healer's workshop so that people... now someone froze to death. Despite us having over 600 units of firewood and even producing stuff down here, but no. And here another chicken will now die. Because, well, we have no hunters here. Because all the hunters died. Okay, so time to get more hunters again. Because apparently the amount of hunters is not adjusted evenly. And I just checked, apparently I can also not control it. But yeah, details. So, 96 stone. So hopefully this will be the last year that was so troubled. Child Franco, starved to death. Wow. Was it James Franco? So, we have now here a well, and other stuff is also making progress. Just give me a kiln. Okay, people are starving again. a herdsman. Come on, you can simply get eggs from the coop. And meat. But yeah, apparently such things are only details. At least we have now here the trade fair. I had actually hoped that the trade fair would itself have 1 or 2 workers that start collecting from all these sources, but apparently I was mistaken. No, the people here have to walk to there manually. So that might also cause issues later. I actually think it is time for some teenagers to grow up. Okay, extinguishing that fire should not be a problem. Not at all. Here we will always have at least some food that should prevent at least the worst from happening. We have people that are ready to work. Another one starved to death. Like seriously, I can't believe it. I thought all these issues would be solved as soon as we have there the castle barn. But, as it turns out, I was wrong. Another one starved to death. And again, I must ask myself the question, why am I even trying? Apparently some people just don't want to live. A forester starved to death. Great. A farmer died during childbirth. Yeah, the game really wants me to suffer. Oh my god, a tornado! Again, we had so many tornadoes now. And they are all ugly. That is the greatest issue with that catastrophe. It is ugly as fuck. And with that I mean like really ugly. So here we still need a bit more stone. Alright, we can assign a few of these workers to the other departments. So I hope the harvest will be ready in time. Oh, apparently the tornado already left the building. Left the area, I mean. So, and here we see again... Yeah. A small corner, a small border after which the shadows are being cast. That actually has given us quite a bit of a headache in Project Colony, but we solved this issue mostly. baby has been born, and another one, and another one. Yeah, we have to make up for the dead people. I mean, we have only 600 food left. Teenager Kaya has grown up and is ready to work. Okay. So, come on. Can we have at least a kiln here? Nope, we will have a crypt first. And we can only store 5 people in there. So, the last 2 winters would have already filled it completely. 1 winter per crypt, actually. A gardener died of old age. Okay, I guess that is acceptable. Stuff like that can happen. Okay, and here the harvest has begun. So we won't starve to death this time. So here we have a pie, we have meat. Isn't that great? A chicken died in an animal attack. Yeah, that is so surprising since we have next to no hunters because we ran out of people that we could use to fill in this position. But okay, yeah, chicken died, blah blah blah. We have a wolf here. The workers are too lazy to do something about that, and I am too lazy to do something for work. To do something in place of the workers. Okay, now we can have Kilner. It's amazing how many chicken one wolf can eat. It's like 10 or 20. Okay, so here the stuff is now also being harvested. We are producing our charcoal. The next kiln is being built. So that actually works. Yeah, chicken died. Chicken. It isn't too much of a problem for us. So, and the charcoal will be placed here either in the castle barn or on the market. Meaning we will actually be quite safe for this winter. I actually believe that this is quite a nice motive for a thumbnail. Since we are now independent from firewood. Well, not really independent since we need firewood in order to produce charcoal. But you get what I mean. Yeah, chicken are dying in animal attacks, blah 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 blah. Now the question is, where are they storing the charcoal? Okay, so we can now get more hunters. Because all these notifications are seriously annoying me. So do we get some charcoal over here? Of course it doesn't. The game doesn't remember the last tab that I had opened when with the building of the same category. So you also need to harvest that. So, okay, there can we see the amount of resources that are stored in the trade fair. So, winter has come. So, we will also get more hunters. So this time there shouldn't be too much of an issue. And again, I'm wondering, where's the charcoal being brought to? I really hope it's here. But well, with my luck, it's brought somewhere where nobody can reach it and more people are dying. Wouldn't actually surprise me. Okay, so now we have hunters, we are producing hides again, we have from time to time a vegetable pie. Some firewood is also being stored here. So, and what are we going to do in the next season? Wow, someone froze to death. Who would have thought? I believe the next thing we should do is build more bakeries. Yeah, with the rest that is in the quarry, we can afford 3 of them. And with the amount of eggs that we are producing, and we have definitely more than enough flour. Yeah, that should actually be good for us. Okay, meaning we will send more people into the quarry, where we have now 4. So, now everything seems to be stable. Okay, see here, small freezing symbol, as well as here, but... Well, we have 3 kilns, so... That should be worth at least something. Here we have 3, here we have another 3. So hopefully the people are using that. Yay! The amount of firewood that we have is going down. Fun times. We have 20 children now. Okay, that is also quite the amount. Okay, now we got 2 dead bakers. A dead kilner. So, people are still dying! Yay! We accomplished nothing! Isn't that awesome? chicken died in an animal attack, blah 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 blah. Like seriously, 1/3 of my workers is working as lumberjacks, and we are not producing enough firewood. Then we have 3 more people working as kilners. They are also not doing enough. Why? It can't be that 1/3 are working for heat and people are still freezing. It's just... Where do these relations come from? How many do I need? Game, tell me. How much do I have to produce? Hey, we have 140 eggs there. That's also something. Oh great, we are running out of oats. Yeah, still fuel reserves are low. Give me 3 times the same message, Because that will aid me so much. But well, at least it is already spring, meaning people will not die that easily anymore, though they will very likely still die. Okay, now the snow is vanishing. Oh, was it? I thought it was. Okay, but still we can send more people. So what are you missing? Eggs. What do we have here? Eggs. What do we have here? Eggs. But yeah, you cannot work because you don't have eggs. Okay, people are still freezing. Let me guess, we will still have enough people dying from hypothermia. Or whatever. Okay, I guess here we can reduce the amount of workers. And over the course of the entire year, we shall produce charcoal, and then we shall be prepared for the next winter. Hey, a building is on fire, okay? Oh, it's one of the bigger buildings. But it shall survive. So, and now we have a plan for the next episode, producing charcoal for the entire time, getting some food, and hopefully then the issue is over. But I can only hope. So, yeah, despite all the issues that we had in this episode, I still hope that you liked it. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, it would always make me happy. And if you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, or any hints of how many lumberjacks and kilns I actually need, in order to keep my people from freezing to death, then just tell me. And yeah, of course, I would be very happy if you hit that subscribe button. I mean, we have now hit over 3,000 subscribers, and I'm really proud of that number. Good job, YouTube. And with that, I say goodbye, and see you next time in Life is Feudal Forest Village with a League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Bye bye.